You've probably noticed how confusing heart-healthy eating becomes once you hit 40. One expert says to cut fat completely, another swears a glass of wine is good for your heart. You hear about miracle superfoods with fancy labels and price tags, but then discover humble, everyday foods from your local grocery store may actually do more for your cardiovascular system. So what's real and what's just marketing hype? Figuring out the right way forward can be incredibly confusing, so in today's video, we'll explore 7 surprising foods you should eat after 40 to protect your heart, and finally cut through all the noise with science-backed choices that actually work. We'll look at the research behind each food and examine why these particular options outperform the usual suspects. Plus, you'll learn the sweet treat that Olympic athletes use to boost performance while simultaneously lowering blood pressure. Most people avoid this food thinking it's unhealthy, but recent studies show it can reduce your risk of heart disease by nearly 30%. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which accessible, enjoyable foods to add to your weekly routine for most heart protection without completely overhauling your diet. If you enjoy this video, remember to click subscribe and turn notifications on to ensure you see our future videos. Okay, let's go. Most people walk right past walnuts in the store, thinking they're just expensive snacks. Here's what's actually happening inside your body when you eat a handful of walnuts several times a week. Your LDL cholesterol, that's the bad kind, starts dropping within weeks. Your blood pressure readings improve. Alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 found in walnuts, works quietly but powerfully to calm inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. Just add about 7 walnut halves to your oatmeal in the morning, or toss them into your salad a few afternoons a week. That's the amount researchers used in studies showing measurable heart benefits. And it doesn't stop at heart health. Those same healthy fats also fuel your brain, supporting sharper memory and clearer thinking as you age. Have you noticed how many people your age are dealing with high cholesterol readings for the first time? But here's where things get really interesting. The next food comes from a culture known for exceptional longevity. Edamame appeared on American restaurant menus in the 1990s, and most people had no idea what they were eating. These young soybeans pack soy isoflavones, compounds that actively work to decrease your cholesterol levels while delivering fiber and antioxidants your cardiovascular system craves. Unlike processed soy protein powders, whole edamame gives you these benefits in their natural form, which your body absorbs more effectively. Here's your move. Keep a bag of frozen edamame in your freezer, steam them for 5 minutes, sprinkle with sea salt, and you've got a heart-protecting snack that takes less time than making popcorn. The fiber helps stabilize your blood sugar, giving you steady energy instead of afternoon crashes. When you think about it, what's the one food group that your grandmother probably ate more of than you do? The answer might surprise you, and it's probably already in your kitchen. Black beans, kidney beans, lentils, chickpeas, these humble legumes are working overtime for your cardiovascular health. Every time you eat beans, you're essentially giving your arteries a deep clean. The soluble fiber acts like a sponge, soaking up cholesterol in your digestive system before it can enter your bloodstream. Meanwhile, the potassium helps counter the effects of sodium, naturally lowering your blood pressure. Your action step: add half a cup of any beans to your lunch or dinner 3 times this week. Throw them in salads, soups, or just heat them up with some garlic and olive oil. The hidden advantage? Your blood sugar stays stable for hours after eating beans, which protects your arteries from the damage that comes with sugar spikes. Are you starting to see a pattern with these foods? They're not exotic or expensive. Speaking of common foods with uncommon benefits, wait until you hear about this next one that's probably in your refrigerator right now. Fresh tomatoes are great, but here's the twist. Cooked tomatoes are actually better for your heart. When you heat tomatoes into sauce or paste, something magical happens to the lycopene inside. This powerful antioxidant becomes more bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use it more effectively. Studies link higher lycopene levels to lower cholesterol and reduced risk of heart attacks and strokes. Make this easy. Use tomato sauce as your base for soups, stews, and pasta dishes twice a week. Even quality jarred sauce counts. just check that it doesn't have added sugar. The extra benefit? Lycopene also protects your skin from sun damage and supports prostate health in men. Think about your morning routine for a second. What's the one beverage change that could protect your heart all day long? Green tea has been consumed for over 4,000 years, but only recently have we understood exactly why it protects your cardiovascular system. The polyphenols and catechins in green tea work as a team. They help reduce your LDL cholesterol, lower blood pressure, and fight the inflammation that damages your arteries over time. The research shows benefits kick in when people drink it daily over several months. Your simple strategy is to replace 1 cup of coffee or soda with green tea each day. If you don't love the taste, try it with a squeeze of lemon or a small amount of honey. The bonus effect is the L-theanine in green tea that promotes calm focus without the jitters you get from too much caffeine. What if I told you the next category of foods can literally change your blood pressure readings within weeks? Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, cherries. These dark berries are like tiny pharmaceutical capsules designed by nature. The anthocyanins that give these berries their deep colors are the same compounds that help your blood vessels relax and dilate. When your arteries can expand more easily, your blood pressure drops naturally. The fiber simultaneously works to lower your LDL cholesterol. Plus, the antioxidants help preserve your memory and cognitive function as you age. Here's what works. Eat half a cup of mixed berries 4 times per week. Frozen berries retain their nutrients and cost less than fresh, so stock up when they're on sale. Now, I've saved the most controversial food for last. Most people think this next one will ruin their heart health. Dark chocolate, yes, real chocolate, can be one of the best things you eat for your cardiovascular system after 40. Before you get too excited, we're talking about high-quality dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa content. The flavonoids in dark chocolate stimulate your blood vessel lining to produce nitric oxide, which helps your arteries relax and lowers blood pressure. One major review found that eating chocolate 3 times per week lowered cardiovascular disease risk by 9%. Those same flavonoids may help prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, the process that makes it stick to your artery walls. Your prescription: about 45 grams per week of quality dark chocolate. That's roughly 1 square after dinner 3 times a week, not an entire bar in one sitting. The research on dark chocolate keeps getting stronger, which brings up an important question. If you're ready to improve your heart health even further, what's the next step? The foods we talked about today are just one piece of the puzzle. For a complete heart-healthy lifestyle, you also need to know what not to drink. In our next video, the 6 drinks secretly damaging your heart. You'll discover what these beverages are really doing inside your body, and the smarter, healthier alternatives your heart will thank you for. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on our Heart Smart health tips.